Wall Street ends a positive week with a mixed session and a rewrite of the record books. The Dow gained 74 points to close at 35,677. The S&P 500 closed down 5 points, or about 0.1%, and the Nasdaq lost 0.8%, about 126 points. But the Dow did set its first record close since August 16th. The S&P 500 set a record intraday high shortly after the open on Friday, but lost its gains and saw a 7-day win streak come to an end. Despite all that, the Dow, S&P 500, and Nasdaq all registered weekly gains for the third straight week. The next 2 weeks represent the busiest of earnings season, with about 30% of the S&P 500 reporting next week alone. Market Rebellion co-founder and CNBC contributor John Najarian says it's been upbeat earnings that's been driving the market, with the consumer making a significant contribution.
We're seeing a lot of interest in those consumer discretionary names, and that is one of the things that I think keeps driving the markets higher, is that the consumer just is willing to spend, and even though inflation has picked up dramatically, the consumer, at least so far, is continuing to put that cash out there.
Among the prominent names reporting in the coming week, Amazon, Facebook, Alphabet, Microsoft, Twitter, McDonald's, and Starbucks. The consumer will be spending in a big way for Halloween. The National Retail Federation expects a record $10.1 billion to be spent on costumes, candy, and decorations. And fashion retailer Rent the Runway will be making its Wall Street debut this coming Wednesday. It's expected to be valued at about $1.5 billion, even though it's not been profitable the past few years. Peter Schacknow, CNBC.
The nation's earnings season, the real-time corporate scorecard. Following a volatile quarter, strategies for investment, portfolio opportunities, team coverage and analysis all day. Watch or listen live on the CNBC app.